Did you know 47,000 people die from opioid-related deaths in the U.S. in a year? This just goes to show how bad the opioid crisis truly is. I think it's important for you to know about this so you know the dangers of the prescription painkillers you are being prescribed. I'm a reliable source because I have done research online on the topic. Today we're going to be talking about why the opioids are so dangerous and two possible solutions to them. Opioids are dangerous because they have many addictive effects and can lead to death. According to drugabusestatistics.org, there are many types of opioids. Those types include oxycodone, codeine, morphine, fentanyl, and the street drug heroin. These drugs are all highly addictive for three main reasons. One reason is that they relieve pain. If you have a constant pain, this could be very important to you, and this could lead you to be addicted because it gets rid of that pain. But as soon as you get rid of it, the pain comes back, and it'll feel more painful than it normally is. And it'll make you believe that you need the drug and that nothing else will work. Another reason it's so addictive is because it releases epinephrine, which is the happy hormone, which makes you feel happy. So when you take it, you feel like sort of like on a high, and it makes you feel happy. This makes it very addictive to people with mental illnesses that are out there depressed. The epinephrine release makes them feel happy, and then it makes them think that the drug is helping them, which leads them to become addicted. Another reason the drug is addictive is because it changes your neural pathways and makes you believe that you need the drug and that you need it at this specific time, and you become reliant on it. And then if you don't take it, your brain tells you that you need to. And when you're withdrawing, it can be very painful. And sometimes it can make you feel like you're dying if you don't take the drug, or that it would just be easier to take the drug. These are all reasons that it is very addictive. According to this graph right here, in the last 10 years or so, opioid has been becoming more and more addictive, and more opioid deaths have been occurring. As you can see on this graph, there is a large spike starting around 2009, where it starts to spike, even though it used to be really low. This just goes to show how bad of a problem it's starting to become. One reason it is for this is because street drugs or opioids are becoming more available. So synthetic opioids and heroin are becoming more available for cheaper prices on the streets, which are allowing people to become addicted to it more easily. According to an article on usnews.com, it states that this year is expected to be have the highest number of opioid-related deaths in the U.S. The reason for this is because of quarantining from COVID. This is because during isolation, many people become depressed and reliant on this drug. It leads to more deaths. And since they're isolated, they aren't able to call 911, and they aren't able to get help, which leads to more death, which is why they believe the numbers will be highest at the end of this year. This just goes to show that this is a major crisis that we need to solve. That is why I have come up with two possible solutions. One possible solution is new drugs that can relieve pain, and other methods, such as herbs or therapy, to relieve the pain. Current drugs that exist, I found on actionresource.com that are non-opioid released are anticonvulsants, ketamine, and alpha-2 agonists. These might not be as effective opioids, but they will relieve some of your pain, and they aren't as addictive, which is good. There's also another drug I found about on drugabuse.gov called AT21. This is a synthetic drug they are working on that'll be just as effective as opioids without the side effects, meaning it won't be addictive. They also believe it could help heal opioid addiction, which is another plus. There are also other methods, such as herbs, that are non-addictive that can help you heal your pain, or relieve some of it. Which herbs are non-addictive, so they would be good replacements. And then there are therapies, such as acupuncture, hypnotism, and pet therapy, that can also work to relieve your pain. This is just one method that we could work towards to help the opioid crisis. Another possible solution is making more relief centers readily available. The reason we need this is because relief centers can help you heal if you want help, and they can help you heal in the long run, but only if they're good health centers. According to the website called opioid.com, a good health center has to have major aspects in order to actually help people. Those aspects are including a trained medical staff, trained psychologists can help with group and personal sessions to help you heal, wellness therapists who can help you use exercise and food and other aspects to be happy without the drug, a place where you can have family therapy, which can be helpful if you have family drama, and, while not necessarily required, it helps to have art or music therapy, which allows another outlet besides exercise and food for you to be happy. But unfortunately, these wellness centers are not as available as normal opioid care centers, which aren't as good and don't generally help the population, because they just let them free once they're currently cured of the opioids. This is why I believe we need to work towards making these centers more available. And that's all we need to work towards. Most of these centers are too expensive for people to afford. That means we have to cut the prices as well. So we need to make them available not only in area, but also in price, so everyone can get the help they need if they want it. These are just two possible solutions that we need to work towards. Today we have talked about why the opioid crisis is so bad and what the opioids do, as well as two possible solutions: making more opioid relief centers available, and making new methods available for pain relief other than opioids. This is important for us to know because opioid crisis can affect everyone, including your own family. It's important for us to work towards a better solution other than opioids because we don't want to be addicted to it forever. That is why we need to work towards better, healthier solutions. So what can you do?